Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Judicials, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Broncos will kick it away to start. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Judicials offense will have the football first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
The give to the fullback. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Broncos offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Calls his own number. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run the option. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Here on third down for this offense. They want to run this quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Judicials will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Working that left side. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. So now it's second and long. Running to Green. Breaks into the open.
I think he does a really good job on this second down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better third down. That's a play we can continue to run even on third down right now.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll run the option. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Sends it back in motion. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Judicials line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll ride his man on the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Grabbed behind the line, it's Leary. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They kick it away on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Quickly to the tight end. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 7 over Auburn. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes...
Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And the Judicials with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Judicials will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Looking for room. It's Buckley. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Lowry. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top going 63 yards to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is...
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown Broncos. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Judicials send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. From the gun, give on the inside. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's made.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the ground game. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. To throw, it's Lowry. Quarterback adapting. Still running at the 35. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. Smashes it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Lowry. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brooks. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Western Michigan. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Makes a man miss. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's O'Neal. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
At the 40. And that's good enough for a first down.
On the option. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Now on the option. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Here comes the option. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him, creating the takeaway.
Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down. The Broncos come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal, Western Michigan.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Toss to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Western Michigan.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He'll keep it and run right.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Running back searching for a hole. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the option. He'll toss it. Runs through the tackle. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Fullback's got it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Using his legs, it's May. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A low line drive and not his best work. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Broncos are flying down the field.
With a red zone opportunity.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 5 over South Alabama. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Slings it downfield. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down? Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Running behind that left side. Turning it on. Powers through. He's at the top. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. That's caught. It's Coates. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.